Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel DJ Kid. In today's video, just a quick update on the market today, and we'll take a look at a few charts and graphs of some of the coins that I'm buying. So let's get straight into it. In terms of the market today, so we can see here, where the gainers and losers are. So gainers, XDC is up 4%, Rune is up 2.8%, IMX is up 2.3%. And some of the big losers today, Chili's is down 5%, GMX is down 3.6%. So yeah, I like looking at this kind of this bubble visualization of all these cryptocurrencies because yeah, it kind of gives you an easy way of seeing where your top movers and top losers are. So yeah, it's pretty neat, I guess. But yeah, that kind of tells us where some of the coins are losing, some of the coins are gaining. Realistically, there's not really much movement in terms of Bitcoin and ETH, so they seem to be fairly static from the prices in the last 24 hours. But yeah, that's pretty much a view of some of the gainers and losers in the day so far. Take a look at the crypto fear and greed index. Obviously, you guys know from our previous videos, when there's extreme fear or fear in the market, that's generally when I'm buying. So I'll buy when there's fear, and I'll look to be selling when there's greed or extreme greed in the market. So generally, if you just follow that ploy alone, that tactic, it's a great way of making money. So obviously buying when there's fear and selling when there's greed. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're looking at the moment. So fear today is at 29, yesterday was 26, last week we were at fear. So we're kind of settling at a range of fear now. Last month there was extreme fear. Obviously we had the whole FTX news that kind of broke as well, so there was extreme fear in the market, and I feel like that's kind of settling down now, and a lot of that FUD is kind of being I guess pushed a bit to the sideline. So yeah, we seem to be settling in the market at the moment at a fear level. But still, yeah, good time to buy. Obviously, you guys know I'm DCAing when there's fear in the market. So a lot of cryptocurrencies at the moment are at discount. So probably a really good time to be buying. Obviously, nothing that I say in this video is financial advice. So please do your own research and see if it's right for you. If we take a look at the charts, so Bitcoin here. So if I just reset that and zoom in a little bit. So Bitcoin currently trading at 16.7k. So it's below the 17k level now. I'm looking at this on the daily. So yeah, the support is at 16.7. Resistance was kind of up around, well, we did hit that 18k level a few days ago, but yeah, we've dropped majorly since then. We've been trading within these trend lines. So these two yellow lines here, we've broken that trend line and fallen below. So there is potential that we could probably come down further. I mean, if we do break this kind of 16.5k level, then we could drop down further from that point onwards. But at the moment, we're trading on the lower end of the Bollinger Band. Got a reset on the stochastic RSI, so potentially there might be a bit of a move to the upside. Maybe touch the 50 EMA and then kind of range sideways for a bit, or potentially drop down from that point onwards. But that's where I'm kind of seeing Bitcoin. Look at Ethereum. Again, ETH, we were trading within these two yellow trend lines, broken that trend massively, dropped down. There was a bit of a sell-off in terms of the crypto market a few days ago. Obviously, we had the CPI numbers and FOMC meeting, and yeah, a lot of the investors, it looks like, took profits, and there was a bit of a sell-off. So yeah, we've kind of ranged down now in terms of Ethereum. Broken that trend, start dropping down, hit a level of support at around 1.18, and seem to be bouncing up from that point. That's also the lower end of the Bollinger Band on the daily, and also got the reset on the stochastic RSI, so potentially we could move up slightly, maybe retest that 50 EMA, and then kind of take it from there, I guess. Solana has just been kind of ranging sideways, to be honest. It's just traded within from around $11 to $15, been bouncing around that range. Just, you can see it's pretty much just moving sideways. still trading below the 50 EMA. Got a bit of a, not really a full reset on the stochastic RSI, but it looks a bit, to be honest, it looks a bit dead. It's just going sideways, but you know, at $12.30, Solana for me is still a good buy. And as you would know from some of my previous videos, well, my previous video on Solana where I was looking at statistics and people still building, so developers still building on Solana, and you know, the NFT trading volume, I'm still pretty bullish on Solana for the longer term. So yeah, at these levels, I'm obviously buying and filling my bags. Do I think it might drop lower? If we do break this, I guess this support level of roughly $11, then yeah, we could probably drop lower than that. We could maybe drop down to $8 and so on. If I just put this on a weekly, let's see what other what the levels were that are lower. Let's just go back here. So yeah, roughly $8 is kind of like the next level of support, it looks like. So you know, yeah, we could potentially drop down to $8 if we do kind of drop below the 11 in the first instance. So yeah, we'll kind of see how that plays out. But like I said, guys, still a good price to be buying at, and just, you know, DCAing at these prices. Near, I'm also pretty bullish on Near for the long term, but again, just been moving sideways, trading below the 50 EMA, broken the lower end of the Bollinger Band, and we kind of broke this box that we were trading within, this range, and currently trading at $1.34. But it looks like we're getting a bit of a reset on the stochastic, so potentially we could start, you know, bouncing upwards from this point onwards. Just move this sideways, zoom in a little bit. So yeah, we've got the lower end of the band, reset on the stochastic, potentially move back up to maybe the middle end of the band, which is then going to take us to about $1.60. Yeah, so that's kind of my view on Near, purely because of the reset on the stochastic. So yeah, we could potentially move upwards, but if we don't, then, you know, we could drop below the dollar level. That is, if we don't you know, start to kind of move upwards from this point onwards. So yeah, Near is one that I'm bullish on as well for the longer term. There's a lot of development. They seem to be a solid project with good fundamentals, and I will maybe drop a video on Near as well separately, just so you guys can get a bit more of an insight of Near protocol and what it has to offer. Link. So if we take a look at Link, let me just reset that. So again, on the daily, trading on the lower end of the Bollinger Band, we were trading within these two yellow ranges, and yeah, we broke the trend line, obviously, you know, a few days ago, whatever that was, a couple of weeks ago. That was when the staking news was announced, and then we've kind of dropped down from that point onwards. We might actually come down and retest this $5.40 level in terms of the trend line, and then start moving back up. Or we could potentially, as we've hit the lower end of the band and we've got a bit of a reset on the stochastic, we could start moving up from this point. It looks like we kind of hold that 50 EMA, so yeah, we could move up actually from this point and look to hold that 50 EMA. So maybe go back to around $6.80 in the shorter term anyways. But long term on Link, I'm mega bullish on this, and I feel like, yeah, it didn't really run in the last bull run, but, you know, going forwards for the next bull run, I feel like, you know, they've got some big things going on, and potentially it could be massive going forwards. And last but not least, let's just take a look at Gala. So Gala's been kind of on a downward trend, trading below the 50 EMA, lower end of the Bollinger Band, bit of a reset on the stochastic. But, you know, with Gala, currently trading at 0.019, so it's actually dropped down from the 2 cents that it initially was at. So yeah, so that you know, that's quite, it's quite psychological in terms of, you know, we've dropped below the 2 cents, and yeah, this is a perfect time to be buying. Yeah, really cheap prices. I'm bullish on Gala for the long term, but just at the moment, you know, the price action hasn't really been playing out, and obviously we are in a bear market, And I do know that they've got a lot of things going on, a lot of artists that they're bringing to their platform in terms of their film nodes and music nodes, and their whole music and filming platforms, and also with their games as well. I'm quite bullish on the games longer term. So overall, it's a project that I'm bullish on long term. Obviously, the price action at the moment is taking a bit of a plunge, but yeah, at these prices, I don't really think you can go wrong. You can easily put in $100 and get a shed load of Gala, and potentially one day that $100 this token price will end up going to $1, and then you've made decent gains on your investment. So yeah, I'm bullish on Gala for the long term. But like I was saying, at the moment the price is kind of at 2 cents, dropping down to that that 1 cent level, or 1.9, 0.19. Yeah, so it only kind of makes me bullish to be buying at these levels. Got a reset on the stochastic, lower end of the Bollinger Band, so potentially we could move upwards again to maybe 0.024. Not really massive, amounts of movements, but if you're trading in high volume, then you could get some potential gains, some big gains there. But yeah, guys, that was a quick overview of the market today, and just a quick overview of some of the coins that I'm buying. And yeah, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you're buying. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.